Welcome back, heroes of Dominion. Zeus here, ready with another electrifying update. Today we're diving into the brand new cybernetic skins for Cascade and for Mushy and Shroom, and trust me, these skins aren't just cosmetic upgrades. They bring real power shifts that can change how key matchups play out, especially in the current meta. There are a couple of surprising interactions and damage jumps you absolutely need to know before investing, so stay with me, this will help you make the right choice for your team. Let's start with Cascade. Cascade is getting a brand new cybernetic skin, and honestly, this one looks fantastic. The latest skins the game has been releasing are on a completely different level compared to the older ones, and Cascade's new look definitely reflects that upgrade. But it's not just about visuals, this skin brings real power. Cascade receives 10,650 magic attack, which is a huge boost, because this stat directly strengthens 3 out of Cascade's 4 skills. So when Cascade gets more magic attack, the whole kit becomes more dangerous. Now, for those who love the numbers, let's dive deeper. Hydrokinesis, Cascade's main damage engine, currently deals 22,917 damage per second. With the new skin, that jumps to 24,515 magic damage. And the real impact becomes clear when you look at the ultimate. Cascade's ultimate usually hits all 5 enemy heroes, and without the skin, the damage reaches around 137,500 per hero, or 687,000 total for a full team. With the new skin, each hero gets hit for around 147,000, bringing the total to 735,000. That's a clean 48,000 more damage during the ultimate alone. Next, we move to the second skill, Tidal Wave. Right now, this ability deals 70,810 magic damage to each enemy, adding up to 354,000 total damage. With the new skin, Tidal Wave climbs to 75,600 magic damage per hero, which results in 378,000 total damage. So you get an additional 24,000 damage every time this wave crashes into the enemy team. And finally, let's look at Cascade's third skill, Refluence. This one is trickier to calculate because it depends on ally attacks. Without the skin, each marked hero takes 20,154 damage every time they're hit by an allied hero. With the new skin, that number rises to 21,432, which is 1,278 extra damage per trigger. Now, on paper, 1,278 might not look impressive, but that changes fast when you remember how some heroes behave. Heroes like Judge and Krista strike multiple times within a short window, and inside that 5-second refluence duration, the damage stacks up quickly. That's why this skin doesn't just make Cascade stronger, it makes Cascade more dangerous and more explosive, especially in teams built around frequent hits. So overall, for Cascade lovers, this skin is absolutely worth investing in. It boosts visuals, boosts damage, and boosts performance across the entire kit. Now let's move on to Mushy and Shroom's cybernetic skin. Personally, I still prefer Cascade's skin, visually and mechanically, but this one deserves attention too. It adds 10,650 armor, and on paper that alone already sounds good. But as always, we shouldn't rely on sounds good. Every skin looks strong until we actually measure its impact, and this one is no exception. To understand what this armor skin really does, we have to compare Mushy and Shroom with the skin and without the skin against physical damage dealers. Armor doesn't affect magic damage, and it doesn't affect pure damage, so the only meaningful comparison is against physical heroes. That's why on the Olympus blog, I prepared a full table showing how each physical attacker performs both before and after this new skin is applied. For players who like digging into numbers, columns 4 and 5 show the exact damage reduction values. If you want to know precisely how much punishment Mushy and Shroom absorb, that's where you'll find it. For players who prefer a simpler visual summary, the final column includes an impact rating using 3 colors. Green circle strong impact of the new armor skin. Orange circle medium, or situational impact. Red circle minimal or no impact. There is also a special note you should keep in mind. Heroes marked with a star, Lyria, Qingmao, the Ninja Turtles, Tristan, Elmir, Fox, and Isaac, all have an armor penetration artifact that activates when they ult. Because their ultimate temporarily cuts through a huge portion of armor, even if the math shows a big improvement, the real battle impact is often smaller. That's why none of these starred heroes are rated higher than orange. I'll leave the link in the description so you can check the full table and make your own informed decision about whether this Mushy and Shroom cybernetic skin is worth investing in. Now, who gets hit the hardest by this new armor increase? The biggest impact is on Anvari, Dante, Darkstar, Iris, Ju, and Kark. These heroes rely heavily on raw physical damage, and the jump from old damage to new damage is huge. For example, imagine Kark dealing 100k damage to Mushy and Shroom before the skin. With the cybernetic armor skin equipped, that same hit can drop to around 40k. That is a massive difference, and it directly affects survivability in real fights. I won't go through every hero one by one here because it would take too long, but if you want the deeper breakdown for each attacker, all those details are clearly laid out on the Olympus website in the comparison table. So, Guardians, that wraps up our deep dive into the new cybernetic skins for Cascade and for Mushy and Shroom. Cascade gains a massive magic attack boost that powers up almost every part of the kit, turning Hydrokinesis, the ultimate, and Refluence into noticeably stronger threats. Mushy and Shroom, on the other hand, step into a new level of durability, shutting down big physical hitters and changing how certain matchups play out. Both skins bring real value, the question is simply which one fits your lineup and your playstyle. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these two skins feels more important for your teams? Are you leaning toward Cascade's offensive power, or Mushy and Shroom's defensive jump? Share your thoughts, your tests, and your experiences in the comments. Your insights help the entire community. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay ahead of every update, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming content. And as always, Guardians, keep learning, keep improving, and keep pushing your teams toward victory. Salute and friendship.